Hey guys, it's Jeff and you're watching Valley Fish. It's been a while since I basically made a video or gave an update, but you can see these tanks back here. They got new lights, and see how they're kind of orange? That was the experiment with the grow lights. I'm actually going to change those out. I didn't like how that went. These are 65K and they have a lot nicer white. Hi, we got a spy up on the stairs. But anyways, we're gonna switch out the lighting. Luckily, with like the rewards program at work, they bought these lights. They didn't work, so it wasn't a lot of risk. I'll probably see if I can get any money back out of them. But the new ones I did purchase, so they're the same brand, but they're 65K versus the grow light, because we're gonna go over how that really didn't work for aquariums for some reason. I was kind of hoping it would, but angelfish got sick. They started getting a bacterial infection on their front little fins. Got one fish left that has just a little hint of red on his fin, but everybody else is good. Had another outbreak of the anchor worms, so I went with a different med. I went with Copper Safe, and it basically had to way overdose what it recommended, but it is working. And until you kill off all the snails in the tank, like, it didn't work. But now, since I've like basically one milliliter per gallon, and it seems to be doing really well, and I've been fighting that for a long time. It just comes and goes. So gonna keep dosing and keep dosing and keep dosing until I run out of meds, and I'm gonna buy another bottle and keep dosing again, and hopefully that tank will clear up. And then in this tank, the new catfish I got, they got ick, and I haven't had ick in 20 years, so that freaked me out, because I got two pluckers up there I really like, super red short fins that look amazing, and I just moved them into that tank, and then there's an ick outbreak. So between all three tanks getting sick of new stuff and all kinds of problems, she wants to say hello, messy morning hair, but yeah, it was a real setback on everything getting sick and not very fun. And so I haven't got any further on the rack, but you know, I kind of got a new spark, and we'll just go over where it's at. And it was a good break. You know, everybody like drilling all these, painting, like it was a lot of work moving all these tanks. So good break, and now it's back to getting on the grind and knocking more of them out. So flip over and show you what I'm seeing on the plants. Alright, well, just got the box opened up. It wasn't nothing exciting, but these guys are packed way better than the last package I got. You see, I was worried they were going to be smaller, but they're the exact same size. They just packed a lot better. So I got all the reflectors. One of these slides onto each side. They look good. The box isn't damaged. The last one I had got crushed by the shipper. Here's all your power strips, more power strips, little card. That's nice. This package has these that you could wire up to whatever you wanted, I guess. I didn't have those in the last one, I don't think. Didn't have these little doohickeys. Not sure what they're going to be for. But I do see the brackets that, I bet you those go through there. A little different than the last style. Let's walk over and look. So the last style, here's the last box that I had. Don't have any left. The last style just had this clamp with that, not the little slide through part. I might save these, as I already know where I want them and everything. So, and that's what I did with the wiring. I checked the wiring and the numbers are all the same. So like that little spool I got all wired up, I'm just gonna leave it. It's the same wire. So all I gotta do is take these down and pop them little clips off. Those ones worked really well. So, fish room in the making, I guess. Well guys, I think I might just make this a short video, and then I don't know, maybe in 2 weeks, a month, or whatever it takes to get the plants turned around, if they do, which I hope they do, we'll do another walkthrough, and I'll give you a bigger tour of everything and kind of where it's at. And yeah, so got something uploaded. You can see that don't do grow lights for your aquarium. They make the super red plecos pop. They make the red shrimp pop. And I kind of thought maybe like taking one of those and just staggering it over 2 lights. So there is still the red, but that I don't know if that'll actually happen. But we'll see how everything looks under 65K. And yeah, hopefully get some new plants. And that's the ultimate goal, is I want to do a lot of different mosses and a lot of different plants. And basically just kind of do each tank dedicated to 1 or 2 types of plants instead of doing the old method of cramming 10 different types into 1 tank. So that's where I'm at, and that's why we're switching up the lights. So, all right, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Cassie, did you want to be on video? He says, yeah, I like playing ball. All right, so like this is one plant that's grown under the grow lights. I got white shirt, bad reflection. It was all anchored into this lava rock and looked amazing, but it went from soft water to hard water. But I didn't think that was a big problem because the plant looks the same. It's just the roots are letting go just so it can float up here and try and get as much light as it can. Now on these bottom tanks, I do have some pothos growing, but the crypts are the only plants that really seem to do well. And this is that unknown plant that was sold to me. And it shot off a little runner at the bottom, but that's like 3 months of growth. So it's just struggling. And I think the top died. So it basically gave up. So that's weird. Coys are looking really good. Say we are ready for summer tubbing so I can have lots of these. All right, here's another tank of that unknown plant. I've added almost all this, and over the last 3 months I've maybe got like that much growth, and the plant looks like it's dying. It doesn't look good. The red lights make my shrimp look amazing. They make a noise. And kids, I tell you, dropped in some what is it? It is, I can't remember what the name of that pleco food is. It's the morning wood for the plecos. They really like it. But you can see this rotalia is actually bent over towards the front of the glass, because on the back of this you've got the windows, so don't mind the messy house. But you can see they're arched over, all of them. They really didn't grow, and they just are struggling and for reaching for natural daylight instead of the light that's right above the tank. Same thing with that rotalia, leaning over for the window. This one actually did well. Can't remember what that one's called. Horrible with plant names, but that one actually doesn't seem to mind the light. These crypts I planted, these are the red metallic crypts. I don't think they've done anything. The little giggy up there, I got this floating, does fine. This one has a huge hair algae outbreak all over. It's not very good. There's one crenum in the back. This tank, Mark Shelley sent me a whole tank full of crypts, and during the transition they melded. We gotta run over here and scold Lily. Lily? Yeah, fighting with a kitty. Go. Got in trouble. Anyways, let's go. So this tank melted, and then with all the plant debris in there, it basically made the water turn green. I've been doing major water changes, and it's just not going away. And I don't want to do a blackout because the plants are already struggling with light. But this one actually seems to be the only one that does well with plant growth. And there's a crypt somewhere back there, or not a crypt, but another crenum. But kind of worried that one I might lose because of the green water not getting enough light. So we're gonna go to the 65K. So the next time you see this rack partially done, you will have different lights on it, and hopefully the plants are doing a lot better.